For many years, people have been wondering, are we the only living creatures living in this galaxy? Are we really living alone in this vast body of nothing but black, empty space? Well, people interested in this topic approach it in two different manners. The SETI Institute and the study of UFO, also known as ufology. The SETI Institute is a private non-profit organization dedicated to scientific research, education, and public outreach. It employs over 150 scientists, educators, and support staff. The Institute has also been granted and sponsored by more than 20 major official foundations, including ones like NASA and some American department government.
Human beings tend to look at and define the world, and in fact the entire universe, far too much from their own perspective. And everything revolves around that. And I think it's actually very, very important to try and study the universe on its own terms and try and understand what the real relationship is between humans and the universe and what our place is in this very large cosmos. How we fit in. Are there others? You know, what is it that humans are doing here? And you can't do that without understanding evolution. Evolution in the broadest sense. And so it's very, to me, conceptually, a really important theme. And to try and take people out of their self-centered modality of looking around them and place them in a larger context. I think evolution is key and fundamental.
Ufology, on the other hand, is a study that is practiced by normal civilians. Most of them lack education regarding astronomy or astrobiology. They also look for and believe in the existence of extraterrestrial life, but they base all their evidence on reports made by individuals who claim to have encountered the aliens.
7 years ago, Mark was the victim of a terrifying nighttime encounter.
I was sleeping and I woke up, and it was, I'd say, about like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mark then realized that he was unable to move.
I started praying. I was like, God, what's happening to me? I could only plead in my head because I couldn't speak at the time. I could see, I could move my eyes, and to a certain extent you can move the tips of your fingers. And then as I tried to turn my head, that's when I heard that chuckle. And then immediately, a presence, a force started just putting pressure on my chest. He had shape that was human, but there wasn't a part of him that wasn't black and shadowy. The things started appearing in the room. Some of them had like wings, laughter, definitely evil-sounding chuckle. I could see them moving, walking around, tell that they had arms and hands, but their faces were always somehow obscured or like just barely out of sight. I could never look at them directly right on. They wanted me to know that they were completely in control of me. I then felt a hand I was dragged by my ankles by an unseen force down the hall and up the stairs. All of a sudden I was back inside my bed. I didn't tell anyone in my family about this event, and the truth is I haven't told anyone in my family about it because I don't think they're the type to believe me, but I did tell a lot of my friends, a lot of people who I was going in my church youth group at the time, like old friends from my church youth group. And I was confronted by two types of reaction. The most common was just absolute disbelief. They just didn't believe me. They would change the subject. Other people believed me and they said, "Oh, you got to talk to the minister. You have a demonic problem."
But which group of people should we trust? Who should we believe in and listen to? Should we trust in claims made of alien abductions? Is ufology really science? No, ufology is not part of the community of astronomers or astrobiologists or any other discipline, and its methodology, no matter how scientifically rigorous, will lead to no useful, successful scientific results. except in the singular case of the discovery of any spacecraft. This is because it hasn't been tested for falsification, and it only relies on the claims made about alien encounters that can't be trusted. The SETI, on the other hand, qualifies as a scientific organization, since it has been tested for falsification through other peers and journal reviews. The SETI is also part of the astronomy and astrobiology community, and is practiced by astronomers, physicians, and geophysicists. In a nutshell, the study of ufology is based on rumors, lies, and fraud. For example, the claims that say that the alien creatures are buried in Area 51, an American military base in Nevada. Not only that, but ufology also uses advertising tricks to manipulate their viewers. As a result, ufology is not a science, and some consider it as a protest movement against modern science and technology. The SETI, however, is science, as it is tested and put out for falsification and uses highly advanced technological equipment. Furthermore, it is recognized by prestigious organizations worldwide.